Hey there, I'm Steve, and this is the EBD Show, the read along companion to my book, The Enough Bucket, a field guide for learning designers suffering from enough bucket dysmorphia. If this is your first time here, welcome. You're safe, and I see you. If you're coming back for more, well, welcome back. You've definitely found your people. You're not broken, you've just got EBD. Welcome home.
You're not broken, you just got EBD. Building shiny shrines to your own anxiety. Multi-layer menus, 20-minute quests, when all they really wanted was a cheat sheet at their desk. Learners just want to do their job, not play hide and seek in your content fog. You're not broken, you've just got EBD. We're here to help you, welcome to the show.
Hello, folks. Welcome to this week's episode of the EBD Show, where we dive into the signs, the symptoms, and the absolute train wrecks of past situations that have highlighted the fact that we suffer from a very real and debilitating condition called enough bucket dysmorphia. And that is where, if you haven't been paying attention, or if this is your first episode that you listen to, it's basically where you have a bucket and you look in the mirror and it's teacup sized. The reflection that looks back at you is teacup sized. It's smiling and it's like, yes, this is the perfect size for your learners or for your audience. When in actual fact, the reality is that that bucket is swimming pool sized and you just can't see how big that bucket's got. That's the reverse dysmorphia that you have. And that's why EBD is so tricky, because you genuinely can't see it until someone like me puts together an entire podcast and book about identifying the symptoms that make it so. And this week is no different, folks. This week we are introducing one of the main characters of EBD. He goes by the name of Justin, and he has haunted my dreams. He has haunted my life for a number of years at various stages throughout my career, because every now and again, Justin will roll around and doomsday prep his way into your eLearn modules. So with that, let's get into this week's episode, and it correlates with Chapter 5 of the book. Enjoy. Chapter 5, Just in Case Creep. A tragic tale of one man, one drop down, and the apocalypse that never came. For those of you listening in at home, there's a picture of a scared learner sitting at a desk and sort of a doomsday prepping-like character with a name tag. I won't reveal his name, but it's already been given away over the last few chapters, so I'll save it for your enjoyment. And this person is prepping for the apocalypse by hoarding and capturing all the possible things: reference guides, case studies, manuals, etc. Let's set the scene. Meet Justin. Justin Case. He's a good bloke. He cares a lot. Real proactive operator. And he's ruining your course. Justin's the voice in your head saying, let's include the extra policy doc, just in case. Might be good to add that case study from 2011, just in case. Could we chuck in a separate path for regional Tassie staff accessing on dial-up Mozilla Firefox on Windows 98 powered by a generator? Just in case. You don't know when he arrived. You just woke up one day and your perfectly focused Rise course had been exported to Storyline so you could build 16 different branching scenarios, all because Justin didn't want to leave anyone behind. Now you're building for ghosts like a doomsday prepper who's convinced the learning apocalypse is coming and only a bunker full of contingency content will save us all. Just in case creep is the ultimate EBD symptom. It feels logical, it feels safe, it feels like you've been thorough. But what you're actually doing is designing from fear. Fear that someone might need it. Fear that someone might complain. Fear that without it, the learner won't get it. So you build for the edge case, then the outlier, then the hypothetical learner who hasn't been onboarded yet but might be hired next year and speaks fluent PowerPoint but only on Tuesdays. Justin doesn't just fill your enough bucket, he spikes it with panic. It's a survivalist learning design. My epic fail. My compliance module was done. Then Justin sent me a suggestion. 5 days later, I took a breath and realized I'd built a learning time capsule 6 layers deep. The best part, I tracked the analytics in my LMS. 0 clicks. Nobody ever clicked it, but it was there, lurking in my SCORM package like a digital tumbleweed. Because Justin told me, someone might, Steve. Someone might. Internal dialogue. What if someone actually asks about that? Better safe than sorry. It's just one more link. If I leave it out, I'll regret it. Someone in Tasmania might need this. I mean, no harm including it, right? Reality check. I just wanted to learn the new process. Why are there 13 optional resources about edge cases I'll never encounter? This feels like it was built by someone who's never met an actual employee. Your just-in-case sections are longer than your actual content. I built a content doomsday bunker for problems that didn't exist, while the real learners were standing outside, wondering why the door was locked. Early warning signs. You use the phrase, what if, more than this will. You build features for scenarios that haven't happened yet. You include content for users who don't exist. Your modules have more conditional paths than a choose-your-own-adventure book. Weren't those books awesome back in the day? You feel anxious about not including something. Recovery actions. The evidence audit. For every optional element, ask, what evidence do I have that someone needs it? The ghost hunt. Identify content built for someone who might. If no one has actually asked for it, delete it. The 80-20 rule. Build for the 80% of users who have 80% of the common needs. The rest can figure it out and ask for help. That's a good one. The reality check. List your actual users. Document real scenarios they face. Build for them, not for Justin's anxiety. Here's the truth. If someone might, they probably won't. And if they do, they'll ask. Every just-in-case item is a withdrawal from the learner's attention budget. And you don't have that kind of credit, folks. Oh, Justin, you devious, dubious, well-intentioned but misguided human. I think the subtext of the chapter sums it up. A tragic tale of one man, one drop down, and the apocalypse that never came. Just flicking back through this chapter, and I mean, hopefully I have written this the way that I like to read. 2 or 3 pages and I'm done. And I think some other people resonate with that for sure. He's a good bloke. He means well. But what happens if someone in regional Tasmania on dial-up internet decides that they want to access the module at 12 o'clock after a system defrag? Come on, Justin. You're kidding me. And it's bloating your modules, and it is a absolute real sign of EBD. Can you think of a time where a Justin or a just-in-case has popped into your world? I think the recovery actions are really useful here, specifically the ghost hunt. So identify content built for someone who might. If no one has actually asked for it, delete it. I think that's a really good tip. And then obviously keeping the reality check. Folks, we are rolling through the symptoms. Next week is no different. It is just getting better and better. But I'd love to hear your thoughts around where you're at so far. Do you identify with EBD? Do you have EBD? Have you relapsed since the last episode? I certainly have. But what's beautiful is that it comes from a place of care, and that is the most important part. But the impact that it has on the learner is quite significant if left untreated. So with that, folks, get on LinkedIn, #EBD. You keep staying beautiful. And remember, you're not broken. You've just got EBD. See you next Tuesday, folks. Bye for now.
You're not broken, you just got EBD. Building shiny shrines to your own anxiety. Multi-layer menus, 20-minute quests, when all they really wanted was a cheat sheet at their Welcome to the show.